Well, that was a bit of squeaky bum time in a game of football, wasn't it? What is up, you geezer, bloke tight geezers? It is Chris Marder9 here, and gotta say, it was a bit of an ugly win against Leicester today. I've just finished watching the football, so I don't know whether I'm going to upload this video maybe a bit later on in the day, or maybe in the evening. But yeah, my thoughts on that game. Okay, so it was an ugly win. It was going to be very difficult at Leicester, let's be honest, because Leicester, despite the fact they've lost now 3 games out of 4, they are a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, I thought that game was a bit ugly. Now, at the beginning of the game, you know, the first half, it was it was more like a chess game than anything else in the first half. We played okay. You know, Leicester was always going to be difficult at the beginning, trying to feel our way into the game. And then, almost on the stroke of halftime, around the 37, 38 minute mark, Alvaro Morata makes it 1-0, crossed in by Zappacosta. Nice nodded header. That's his 4th goal now in, I believe, was it his 4th goal in 3 games, I think, for Chelsea now. So yeah, he's actually on fire at the moment with the goals. So he's doing all right. I'm really, really pleased with Alvaro Morata at the moment. I think he's doing great. He's filling the void that Diego Costa has left really, really well. And I can't fault him for his. I thought there were times where he had to play out wide, and he had some shots on goal. But you know, Wes Morgan is a top defender. I've got to be honest. You know, even though he was on the losing side today, Wes Morgan, great defender. Because Morata could have had 3 or 4 goals in that game if it hadn't been for him. But yeah, Morata scored that header, and then that was 1-0 at half time. Then, you know what? To be honest, I wasn't expecting Kante to score. I mean, it was against his former club, you know, so he didn't celebrate. So credit to him for doing that. But it was a shot across the goal. It was across. So he shot with his right foot across to the far corner of the goal and beat Kasper Schmeichel at the last minute. So right into the far corner. So great goal from him. I think that's now his. Was it his 4th goal for Chelsea so far in 2 seasons? So you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think he scored 2 against Man United in the Premier League and the FA Cup, and now he scored 1 against his former team. But then later on, 2-0 up, around the 65th minute or something, Courtois just does something stupid. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, I know that Jamie Vardy's coming at you, but why'd you have to hack him down with your foot? I mean, come on, man. There could have been so many better things you could have done. You could have at least waited for him to come at you and then handle the ball. But no, he just hacks him down the ground, and Leicester get a penalty, which Vardy absolutely rams in. I mean, you know, he could have skied it, he could have placed it, but no, he just went for power and he halved our lead. But right at the end of the game, I just felt that after that goal, Leicester literally took the complexity of the game and just ripped it apart. They just literally took the game to us. The last 20 minutes was literally all Leicester City. There were times that we did have some shots on goal, like Zappacosta had a shot. And he came on, he had his debut. He was alright, Zappacosta. I think he was... he prevented a couple of corners. He prevented a couple of crosses. He had a shot of his own. I mean, there was nothing too much to say about him. So who else? Danny Drinkwater didn't start. He didn't even come off the bench. So it was Willian for Pedro. There was Fabregas for Hazard. And Moses for Zappacosta. Drinkwater didn't come on, so unfortunately, despite the fact that he was back at his old club, he didn't get a chance to play. So, oh well. I do hope Drinkwater does start, because you know he does need to start because well, I don't know. I hope he hasn't come to make up the numbers. So yeah, about the game, coming to the final 10 minutes of the game. I thought it was a bit ugly. Really, really ugly. I thought, okay, so Hazard, Zappacosta, and I do believe it was Kante, doing a bit of Olays. I don't know, it's either Willian or Kante, I can't remember. But yeah, we were doing Ole's on the other side of the pitch while it was 2-1. And then suddenly Leicester take the ball, they take it up the pitch and almost score a couple of goals on us. And that's why I feel this win was ugly, because we could have lost 3 points through overconfidence. And that's what the main problem is with this team. Yes, we won. Yes, we got 3 points. Yes, we got 3 wins in a row. But we should not be doing shit like that. You know, it's 2-1 against Leicester. We're away from home. And we're doing Ole's. Suddenly, when they get the ball, they go up the pitch and score a goal. We're gonna look stupid. Do you remember Slovakia? And I remember the commentator saying this in the commentary box. Slovakia did exactly the same thing against us in England, right? They were 1-0 up against us at Wembley. They were doing all these silly Ole's. Suddenly, they lose 2-1. Now, imagine if that was us against Leicester today. We'd have been an absolute laughingstock. You know, it's bad enough that we didn't even get players in to replace the players that left us. And, well, we did that, but we didn't buy players to create depth. But that would have been a real wake-up call if we didn't win the game prior to that. What we should have done, it was we were winning 2-1. It's against Leicester or we're away from home. So the best idea is keep it at the corner flag to prevent them from making an attack, right? If we keep playing the ball and going for a third goal, Leicester are just going to keep coming all the way back and possibly getting a second goal. I'm glad they didn't, and I'm glad we got the 3 points, but I just feel that win was a bit ugly. There were a couple of players that I didn't really like to see playing as well. Like Willian, for example. Willian, you know what, right now, I don't like Willian. I just feel that he's a bit weak this season. I think the first few games he's played, he's really fecked up a few passes and he's done a few things that I've not really enjoyed him doing. And the same goes for Pedro. Pedro was a bit weak as well. Like he was misplacing passes. He was misplacing the receiving of passes as well. He was wasting chances. But these guys are professionals. You know, these guys are teams that were part of the title-winning campaign last season. And if they're not doing their job properly, you know, Conte's going to have to take a look at them and think, you know, are these players really going to take things a bit seriously? I mean, what is a team under Conte does not do Ole's on the end of the side of the pitch. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy with the win. I'm happy that Morata scored a goal again. I'm happy that overall the team performance was not 100%. Let's make that clear. The performance was not 100%, but the ruthlessness was there. No clean sheet, but that's football for you, you know. Silly foul by Courtois on the other side, risked the penalty. Vardy scored it. So, you know, puts Leicester straight back in the game. So, anyway, next game at home against Arsenal. There we go. Are we gonna beat Arsenal? Well, my gut feeling says it's going to be another draw. I think it's going to be a draw. But Arsenal beat Bournemouth today. I believe it was 3-0. Could have been more. I mean, anyone that says that Arsenal are, you know, they're in a crisis right now. No, they're not. Arsenal are not in a crisis. The Arsenal that I know, right, that I've been seeing of for the last few seasons, despite the fact that they could be, I don't know, in a crisis, they still beat the teams like Bournemouth and West Brom and everybody else at home. So I don't know why they're complaining. I really don't know why they're complaining, these Arsenal fans. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I just don't. As soon as they lose against a big team like Liverpool, Man City away from home, they start complaining because they're not good enough. Arsene Wenger should be going. Bullshit. I bet you that when I see the game at Match of the Day, they're gonna show them being absolute beasts against Bournemouth. I heard that Welbeck did a good job. I heard Lacazette did a good job. So I don't see why they're complaining, to be honest. But anyway, going back to Chelsea, 2-1 win. I'm happy with that. And yeah, overall good performance. But we need to stop being so overconfident, and we need to just get the job done. Rather, if we know that the job is done and we're like 3-0, 4-0 up, then yeah, do Ole's. But not when it's 2-1. Not when the other team has an opportunity to score. and possibly make us lose points. So, yeah. So thank you very much for watching, guys. That has been my analysis, my thoughts on the game. Yeah. Great win. 3 wins in a row now. Let's make it 4 against Arsenal at home. And, yeah, let's push for a title challenge. And, Liverpool, 5-0. Can't argue with that. Sané sent off. And, well, sorry, it was Mane. Sorry, not Sané. Yes, because Sané's Man City, isn't he? Yeah, because he's got an amazing goal against you guys, didn't he? Ha! Alright, anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you've got any comments down below, I don't expect them because I never get any. And, yeah, thank you very much for watching. On to the next game against Arsenal. Hey, door, and peace.